You see, I've said it before that what is happening in South Africa is going to expose the hypocrisy of we Africans, and it's happening.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, it's your girl Imelda. On today's video, let's talk about South Africans. So I woke up this morning, I noticed that South Africans are trending. Then I asked, why are these people trending? And guess what? These people are trending for exposing the hypocrisy of Africans, not just Africans, with their, you understand, their higher ups. Yeah, they exposed everything about the South Africans. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do wait to like, share, and subscribe while you listen to what our brother have to say, and my reaction will be at the end of this video, so please stay tuned, sweeties.
You see, in 2025, January, like 24 of January 2025, I made a video where I was calling all Africa countries that have embassies in South Africa to work together with South Africa to address some of the concerns raised by South Africans, you know, that have been caused by foreign nationals from other African countries in South Africa. You know, I asked the government from other African countries that have embassy here in South Africa to work together with South African authorities to address the concerns like crime that being committed by foreign nationals from other African countries in South Africa. And this call received little attention. You know, I'm not saying this to get flowers or to say I'm a most visionary African. You know, I'm not saying this to get like a name. You know, but guys, I just want us to look at this from this angle. Our leaders doesn't care, because for Ghanaians to think that John Mahama and his government are fighting for their interest, for Nigerians to think that Tinubu is fighting for their interest, Zimbabwe to think that Nangwagwa is fighting for their interest simply because they are taking South Africa to AU. Guys, you are being fooled. Because if African leaders really care, I don't think they will wait for us to have this tension or this crisis. They would have not remained silent. And they are crying out loud today. Show how hypocrites they are. You know, because South Africans have also been affected. Foreign nationals have caused damage to South Africans as well. Many foreign nationals have unalived South Africans. You know, the presence. We are not looking at the actions. We are only focusing on the reaction, which is the reaction from South Africans. You know, we are only focusing on the reactions. We are not looking at the root cause of this tension. Why today South Africans are not happy to have African nationals in their country. And this didn't, it started way back. And they have been voicing out their grievances. And all these African leaders remain silent. But now that their citizens have been affected, now that one or two of their citizens have been unalive, we are here crying loud. Do you know the number of South Africans that have been unalive by foreign nationals? So are we saying that South Africans are not humans? Guys, let us not be hypocritical. Let us not be branded by national flags. If we want African unity, let us not be selective. You know, let us be consistent. If we really want to be, we really want unity in Africa, let us not be selective. That is my point. That is my message to you guys. And you guys that are thinking that these leaders are fighting for your interest by going to AU. AU is one of the useless organizations we have in Africa. We have Nigerians that are dying out there. If AU really care, by now they should have provided security for Nigerians. If AU care, they would have come with a solution to address how Africans are dying in the Mediterranean Sea and also on the desert. How Africans are being treated, killed in Libya. So for you guys to be sitting here to think like African leaders care so much for you guys, we are being fools. It is time for we ordinary Africans to wake up, to come together to address our own issue and fight for our future, because these leaders, all what they are doing is to building a better future for their generations, not for all of us. And they are dragging us to the grave with them. And we are being blinded to see. So my message is, let us not be hypocritical. Let us not be hypocritical and be blinded by our national flags and past South Africans and looking at the reaction. Let us look at the root cause, the actions that brought forth this.
Well, guys, you all have seen, you all have heard what our brother had to say and show us. And in conclusion, I'm gonna add that whatever South Africans are doing is right. Whatever South Africans are doing is right. I don't know why this thing is paining some Africans and their leaders that South Africans want to clean their country. And the part that is paining me even more is the fact that those people used to deport people out of their country. This particular set of people have potholes that they have not fixed. Those particular set of people have people that are unaliving people in their country, bandits that they have not yet settled. They have not yet settled the case, but all of them now want to press South Africa. Can you imagine that 15 African countries are taking South Africans to African Union? They want to go and sanction South Africa in African Union. They tried this thing some years ago, they did not succeed. And they are still trying it now. I don't understand. Guys, I don't understand. So people are sitting like that, they will sit their ass down to plan against South Africa. So South Africa is this important that you need 15 African countries to take them down. Hey, Jesus Christ. I just want to let you all know that day 85% of Africans, I mean 85%, because South Africa is 15%, so the rest 85% cannot bring down South Africa. Because the northern part of Africa doesn't support all these things that these other people are doing, because they are also doing the same. They're also asking people to leave their country. If you are illegal in the country, leave, go back and fix your country so that we too can come and visit you people. Visit is never one-sided. It's never one-sided. If it keeps on being one-sided, they're going to drain South Africa to the core, which is not going to happen. You people want to drain the blood out of the land of South Africa. It is not going to happen. You want to drain the resources out of South Africa. It's not going to happen. Because you staying in South Africa illegally, you're not just staying there illegally. You people are receiving rents. You people are receiving benefits that was supposed to be for South Africans. You people are making the government expenditure expand. Yes, you are expanding the government expenditure because the government needs to take care of its citizens and take care of undocumented immigrants in his country. And you people are blaming South African government for giving a blind eye to what is happening. He is not giving a blind eye. Mind you, police are there, meaning the government knows that what is happening in South Africa is the will of the people. So there are police there to protect the civilians and the undocumented immigrants. Mind you, I will still remind you all that not everybody that is in their movement is a South African. Some are there just to tarnish the image of South Africa. Take it or leave it, but it's fact. South Africans are not saying, I know there are some bad eggs that are South Africans that are committing so many bad things in South Africa, which are not good. We don't support it. I do not support violence. I do not support looting. I do not support anything that is against the law. Mind you, disclaimers, I don't support anything. But I support South Africans for fighting for their country. It is their right to go out and protest if they don't want certain people in their country when they are illegal in that country. You people cannot be dragging South Africa left and right to all the unions. I've not seen anybody taking German that is about to deport how many thousands of Nigerians back. They're not taking them to any European Union. I've not seen them taking Italy to any union. I've not seen them taking Americans to any union. It's only South Africa. You people are bent on suppressing South Africa in this app. It will not happen. The God that South Africans said does not sleep nor slumber. He is a God that answered by fire, the same way they answer Elijah by fire. He's going to answer South Africa by fire. I know people will leave South Africa by fire, by power, because God is behind it. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video, and I'll be here to respond. So see you guys on our next video. Bye, sweeties.